It's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. Here, glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Foxborough. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here goes that. Lady, what's that?
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
First down. And he's brought down after a gain of
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here goes that. Lady, what's that?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, New England.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hey, what's that? Them.
They'll go play action with May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here goes that. Lady, what's that?
It's first down, and they'll run. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Raiders' 2-yard line.
Here's a design run. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind
could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. Working out of the gun, it's May. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs, and now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead at home with the home crowd, and you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll return this from the 10. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a couple. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's his first grab in this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert it.
I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
So, from the 37, here's second and 9. He'll drop to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
It is third and long. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. 24-yard pickup as they convert on fourth down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. For the pylon, he's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come out with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Crazy. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2.
Crazy. Where was that? 5.
Off the play fake, it's May. Downfield, down on that, and he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
What's that? Eddie, what's that? Hey, Bo.
Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Deep for Olave. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Med. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here we go, set, let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll run. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7. His 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They'll try to set up the screen here. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a